On the issue of circumcision, a common analogy that is made amongst intactivist circles is to compare this practice to rape. It is apparently common practice in the United States to mock and sneer at this comparison. My own parents flat out said I had no idea what rape was. Well, my mother did. My father has never heard me make this comparison. I have heard it from my mother and from another person, and from a person on Amazon whose, even their username I cannot recall, and it's unimportant. The point is, are these two things really so dissimilar? Both are forced upon another. I am exclusively discussing forcible circumcision. I have no concern whatsoever for circumcision performed by the request of the patient, and only the patient. I dismiss arbitrarily any claims that a parent can make a valid decision for their child. Both are harmful. I have no doubt whatsoever that if a group of psychiatrists were to conduct studies into the health benefits of a woman being raped, and were allowed the kind of leeway that the people conducting the African study on circumcision's aid in preventing AIDS, if they were allowed that kind of leeway, I have no doubt a group of psychiatrists would find that rape benefited the victim. No doubt whatsoever. And yet people sneer at the comparison and say, you don't know what rape is. To anyone, including, yes, my mother, who makes that statement, I say, you don't know what circumcision is. You really don't. You accept American culture blindly and think that it's just a piece of superfluous skin with no value whatsoever, and trust in half-wit physicians over Mother Nature. You haven't kept track of, or just didn't care about the fact that the reasons keep changing. Every generation there's a new reason. We've had masturbation, had black men raping white women, had general cleanliness, AIDS, and now finally it's a social custom. We've been doing this so long, why stop? Well, the reason we should stop, I say, is because it's time that we end this. It's time that we accept the immense suffering, immense pain we've suffered. And for all too many of us, the immense pain we've caused if we ourselves are parents who've signed a circumcision consent form, or doctors who performed a circumcision. It's time we accept that pain, own up to it, let it to the surface, and that we together as a nation heal of the grievous wound that went beyond the flesh. My name is Jeremy Scott Miller, and full well knowing what rape is and what circumcision is, I do equate circumcision with rape.